Look, we're gonna get straight to it today. All right, today we're gonna talk about heart attacks. I need you to pump the brakes because I can hear you now saying, Ray, what do heart attacks got to do with me? Heart attacks are a very serious health condition. I don't mean to diminish the severity of it. However, when somebody has a heart attack, it basically means over time plaque has built up around the arteries of the heart and oxygen cannot flow freely to the heart. It's having trouble getting to the heart. So when no oxygen gets to the heart, that's basically when, in most cases, a heart attack is occurring. I hear you again saying, Ray, that sound cool, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate the information, but what that got to do with me? Alright, I'm about to break it down to you. Check out what Proverbs 4:23 says. Above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from your heart. And when I say guard your heart, I'm not talking about this world system of guarding your heart, because the world says, don't trust people. The world says all men ain't nothing. Even recently, my pastor's been talking about how oftentimes people put walls up of unforgiveness that produce bitterness and all that. I'm not talking about guarding your heart like that. However, what I am saying is guard your heart from the filthiness of this world. This world will infiltrate your heart if you allow it to. You know, when somebody has a heart attack, it's like, boom, it's a major event. You go to the hospital, all that. But in most cases, a heart attack is years and years and years and years and plenty of years. It's a process. It's a process of bad habits. So people react on the event of a heart attack, but imagine if people would react to a lifestyle change. You feel what I'm saying? Imagine if people would react to the things that they were putting into their body. What could have prevented this heart attack? And that's just what I want to talk to you about today. That the same way that a heart attack victim can do some preventative measures to prevent a heart attack is the same way that we could do to prevent our heart from attacking us. Ooh. Pay attention where you put your attention. I'm gonna say that one more time. Listen, pay attention where you put your attention. You gotta guard what you allow in your heart, and things get into your heart from what you see, from what you hear, from what you go through. Guard your eyes. Guard what you watch on TV. Pay close attention to what you follow on social media. Guard your ears. Really evaluate what you're listening to. Really evaluate who you allow to speak into your life. Really evaluate who you're connected to. For me, I love music. I always have. I probably always will. But there came a point where I had to listen to what people be talking about in music, because a good beat can carry a whole song. Let me give you guys an example of how this happened to me. I had got an idea to write this poem. I was out and I heard the song Mask Off by Future. When I heard the song, I was like, man, that's so real. Like, we gotta take our mask off, and oftentimes we show people masks and all that. So I was like, I'm really about to write about taking your mask off. I started listening to the lyrics and whatever, and before I knew it, that song had got into my spirit. I was around the house a few hours later talking about
Percocet, Miley Percocet, chase a chick, never chase.
Like, what? What you talking about? I ain't taking Molly or Percocet. That's just an example of how easy it is to let something in, and then when something gets in, you start speaking it, and you like, where I get that from? Where these thoughts come from? I guarantee you, the thoughts that run across your mind started off in seed form of something that you let in. Have you ever really been around somebody that's been uber drunk, and you might not even see the glass anymore? You might not even see the shots. You might not see the can or whatever. But you get so drunk and intoxicated off of what you put in you that it starts seeping out through their pores. You can smell the alcohol coming through their pores. Whatever you put in you abundantly will come out eventually. I want you to do these two necessary things. Number one, purify your heart. This purification process is a process. You should always be trying to purify your heart, no matter where you are in life, whether you in the gutter or whether you love God with your whole heart, whatever it is, wherever you are, you can still go through this purification process of saying, Lord, purify my heart, purify my mind, purify my thoughts. Just like purification of water. You know what I'm saying? Get those toxic things out. Get those things that not supposed to be in my water. Get all of that out of my body. Get it out of my heart. Get it out of my mind. Number 2, continue to guard your heart. Continue to monitor what you allow into your body, into your eyes, into your ears. The thief cometh to steal, kill, and destroy, man. You got to be on guard. I think above all else, my prayer for you is that the quality of your heart may improve, so that your speech may improve, so that your life may be the better for it. Because death and life are in the power of the tongue, and what's in your tongue started off in your heart. Why is the quality of our heart so important? This is the main reason for me, because God communicates to your heart. And oftentimes people say, I can't hear God. It seems like God quiet. That really may be the case. Or the case may be your heart is so cluttered with this world. Your heart is so focused on who doing what that you can't even hear God. Listen, Facebook be talking about the same thing every day. Listen, put Facebook down and get down on your face in the book. Listen, put your phone down and get on the main line. Old folks used to say, listen, Jesus on the main line. Tell him what you want. Words of my brother JP. Listen, say less and just do more. Peace.
Yes, sir. They shall hunger no more, neither shall they thirst anymore. Preach, preacher. For God shall wipe away, yes, sir, every tear from their eye. Yes, sir. Get